welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a reading vlog. To be more specific, it's going to be a 24-hour reading vlog because I had the incredibly bright idea yesterday morning. I was going through my Goodreads and I realized that I had 3 books on my currently reading shelf. Before I get started on anything else, I really want to see if I can finish them and just clear that little section off. I just want to have a clear currently reading section on Goodreads just for a day. The good thing about it is that I have already started all 3 of the books, and one of them is like a reread that I've reread a lot in the past. It's currently 3:21 in the afternoon. I was gonna start this at midnight yesterday, but I was just tired and I wanted to sleep. So my goal is actually to start at around maybe 5 or 6. What I've been doing all morning is I tidied my room. I got my stuff ready for tomorrow because I do have work, but I only have to work 4 hours, so it's not that bad. Like, it's a short day. I'm starting this vlog a little bit early just because I wanted to do a little breakdown of the books that I'm gonna be reading. So the first book is my reread. This one I have like no doubt that I'm gonna finish. So this is Wicked and the Wallflower by MacLean, one of my favorites. Love, have reread it multiple times. Oh, I'm in for a great time. I'm in for a good time. I already know that. It's great. And the second book that I have, Red, White, and Royal Blue. This one I actually got through a lot of it and I was obviously enjoying it. I could easily finish this like very quickly, I think. Also, luckily for this one, I feel like I do remember a lot of what had happened right before. The next one that I'm going to be talking about, I'm a little worried because I didn't make it that far into the book and it has been a while, so I may have to skim through the first 100 pages. Third book, I started reading it with the ARC before the release. I put it down and then eventually my pre-order for the actual finished copy came and I still haven't finished it, so it's gonna happen within these 24 hours, hopefully. I don't know if I'm gonna finish all of these 3 books in 24 hours. Realistically speaking, honestly speaking, my realistic goal here is to finish these 2 and get at least halfway through this, maybe a little over halfway through. All of these are romances too, which I think will really help me and just like staying motivated to keep reading because I find romances incredibly digestible and fun to read and fly through. I am ready to read for 24 hours. Well, not really. I'm gonna sleep, but you get what I'm saying. I'll check back in later. So it's officially a little bit past 6. It is 6:10 to be exact. I actually already tried filming this part, but I got distracted. I don't know if you could hear the damn tuba playing outside. I thought they were having a party, but it turns out no. I think they're just practicing or rehearsing or something. Game plan for now. I decided to start out with Red, White, and Royal Blue because I was really enjoying it and I don't really have that much left to go. I have the audiobook for this on Hoopla. The only bad thing is that I'm gonna have to kind of like scroll through to guesstimate where what episode. Oh no, it has chapters. Okay, perfect. So my plan also in the meantime is to do my damn nails because I have gone back to biting them. I was doing so well during the quarantine. I was doing a really good job at not biting them. I was painting them. They were great. The longest, most beautiful that I have ever had them, except maybe for like the 3 years that I had braces when I physically could not bite them. Actually, I haven't been biting them that much. Only these 3. These 3 have been bitten. The other ones have been peeled. I'm sorry, this is really gross if anyone is not a nail biter, but yeah, I peel the skin off when I'm really anxious. And I guess I've been a lot more anxious than I've realized lately. It's just not a good thing to be like walking around with open wounds in your hands during. These 4 are the ones that I bit. Can you tell? This one's really bad. Look at that. You can see it's like, actually no, these, yeah, the pinkies always suffer the most. Look at that. It's gross. I'm sorry. Anyway, that's my plan. Nails, book, audiobook. Let's go. You hear the tuba? See, they're rehearsing. Okay, so I experienced a little bit of an interruption there. I got a call from my friends and we talked for 2 hours. But I managed to finish the book now, which is exciting. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely more of a like sappy, cheesy romance, but it's adorable and I really liked it. And also it was kind of nice seeing a different political reality for a bit. Not gonna lie, that aspect of it was a unexpected bonus, but the actual story itself, it's just adorable and it's cheesy and it's a little corny, but it's so sweet and I just really enjoyed it. It was great. And now it is officially 10:42 and I was planning on jumping into Well Met actually, because I don't have an audiobook for that one. I don't think I'm gonna get much reading done of that today. I'm still gonna try to read a little bit. My plan for tomorrow is going to be to listen to the audiobook for Wicked and the Wallflower. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it and then I'll see how much I can get into Well Met. Officially home from work, clearly, because I'm looking a little rough. So my plan for today was going to be come home and read, pretty much, because my mom was supposed to cook, but she's actually really tired and she asked me to just cook instead. So that's gonna take a little bit of the remainder few hours that I have for the day for reading, but my mom's really tired and you know, I'm like, okay, fine. I had a short day at work. So that being said, though, I'm gonna try something. See, this is what she was gonna cook today. She got this recipe from a coworker. We've never made it before, but she kind of gave me the gist of what the coworker told her. So I don't know how it'll turn out. Also, I'm gonna make it with Mexican rice, because I don't know what else to make it with. Unfortunately, I don't have the audiobook for Well Met. Oh, right! Oh my god, I can't believe. Okay, I finished Wicked and the Wallflower today at work. I was listening to the audiobook, finished it, and obviously it's a reread. I've read it multiple times. One of my favorites, highly recommend. It's just a good one, guys. I don't think it's like necessarily a Hades and Persephone retelling, but it does have like hints of it. I think that's part of what I love it so much, because it does have like this lady of high standing who she gets kind of like enamored with this illegitimate son of a duke who happens to run a not so legal underground business in Covent Garden, and she kind of gets pulled into his world and stuff, and it's just a really good story. I really recommend it. Obviously, like I said, it's a reread. Like as I was saying, I don't have an audiobook for Well Met, so I'm not gonna be able to read as I cook, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. I'll squeeze as much reading as I can after I'm done. Okay, so I'm done. It's 4 o'clock. I don't know how much reading I'm gonna be able to get done in like 2 hours. It's actually 4:28. That took longer than I expected. Also, I mean, this is my family we're talking about, so of course they came in and distracted me and interrupted me, and then I just talked with my brother for a bit because that's just what happens. I have an hour and a half now to try and read as much of this as I can. I don't know how far I am going to get, but I am definitely going to try. At least now that I'm kind of like jumping back into the world, I am remembering a little bit more than I thought, thankfully, because like I said, I was actually a little worried that I was gonna have to like go back and possibly reread the first 100 pages because it's been a while. But so far so good. I'm enjoying it. It is a good book. I'm really glad that I'm finally finishing it off. I'm in a time crunch now, so I'm gonna try to read as much as I can, and I'll check back with you guys a little bit later and update you on how far I've gotten before 6 o'clock today. So it is 6 o'clock now, which means that it is the end of this 24-hour reading vlog. I was actually really sad when my alarm started ringing because I was getting really into this. So I made it to page 169. I kind of like finished the part that I was at, and it's just so much fun. I'm really liking it. So even though I didn't finish this within the 24 hours, I'm still gonna finish it today. I'm just finding it so funny. The banter, oh my god, the banter is so good. Particularly in their like Renaissance personas, because that's part of like the conflict in the book, which is something that I hope gets addressed soon, because it is getting a little, it's not annoying, but I really want to know why there is such like a hot and cold reaction. None of this is making any sense. Basically, this takes place in a Renaissance fair, right? So Emily and Simon as themselves don't really get along. It's more of like a hate to love relationship as far as like the overall general kind of like arc of the story. However, when they are in their Renaissance personas, they are meant to be in love with each other essentially. They have a love line going on in the actual Renaissance fair. They obviously have a lot of chemistry when they're in these characters, but then it's like, but is it real? Because like, whoa, just constantly getting interrupted. What was I saying? I think it's just honestly mainly like miscommunication going on between these two, and I just want them to like talk it out, because they obviously have such good chemistry when they are in their, you know, like their personas, like their Renaissance fair persona, but when they're like together as themselves, they just kind of knock heads a lot. Honestly, the banter between both of them, their real selves and their how many times am I gonna say persona? BTS. Anyway, they just have a lot of chemistry, and it's so funny and it's so good, and I just yeah, I'm probably definitely gonna finish this today. And it looks like I did make it through the halfway point, which, so that means I have officially finished 2 books. I finally finished Red, White, and Royal Blue, and then obviously my reread of this, and halfway through this. So I consider this 24-hour reading vlog a huge success. I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. It's a little bit different and I hope that I got enough footage. I feel like everything was so rushed and I was trying to read, but I really hope that you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. If you have read any of these books, please let me know your thoughts, or if you have any recommendations for any that are similar to these, because these I really had a fun time with them today. Highly recommend all three. I know I'm only halfway through this one, but so far so good. It's looking promising. I would recommend it. I mean, this one obviously, we read it so many times, and then this, it's adorable and a little cheesy. If you're a fan of like more like cheesy romance, this one's good. It was cute. It was cute. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was fun. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye.